This is graded motor imagery using a mirror therapy to basically simulate movement on the left side in this case by tricking the brain into thinking that movement on the right side is actually the left side. So we're going to start by not moving the involved side, which is the left in this case, and we're just going to do some ankle movements into dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, and again, I'm trying to convince my brain that that image that I see in the mirror from this angle is actually my left foot, not my right foot. And you can go into inversion and eversion. This is good for acutely sprained ankles to help from developing chronic pain patterns. Also great for treatment of regional pain syndrome in the lower extremity. And once you've convinced your brain of that and a person progresses a little bit, you have them actually doing the activities bilaterally, where in this case I'm going to go up with both and up with both. And what usually happens is the involved side is not moving as much as the uninvolved, but the brain has the opportunity to see that movement occur and that movement not be associated with movement. So the instructions that we're giving here is that for the person to move their involved side, but have that movement not be to the point of pain. Because again, we're trying to disassociate that anticipation of the central nervous system towards pain. We're trying to dampen that behavior. And it works really good with the ankle. You could even do some things where you're kind of stomping like this, just to let the brain know that hey, when that foot hits the ground, nothing's gonna break. You don't have to have that withdraw reflex. So that's of the lower extremity, particularly below the knee. Doing this with the knee does not work quite as well. You can go into extension and try to tell your brain that that's your opposite leg doing it. And there's some value in that. It's a little tougher to trick the brain like that, but certainly not impossible. So using mirror therapy for the lower extremities as we would the upper extremities. By the way, when you're here, you could always do upper extremities even from this position. You can do hand movements, to work with wrist activities that way as well. So again, the whole idea is try to disassociate movement and pain, trying to get the brain to see that, hey, that involved side can move and it doesn't necessarily have to hurt. So we're trying to dampen that connection.